All right. What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick.
And I'm Joe.
And we're Nick and Joe. First of all, welcome all the new Blinks who joined our channel.
Bluetooth connection.
Oh. Welcome all the new Blinks who joined our channel after our review recap of the show. Welcome. We hope you're enjoying the channel and going back and watching some of our other BLACKPINK videos. And this video is for you. We're two friends. We like K-pop. We like K-dramas.
Yes.
And we got this channel where we talk about all that stuff. So if that sounds cool for you, hit the subscribe button, like the video because it helps us out a lot, and leave comments as we go. If we say stuff that's wrong, argue with us in the comments.
I'll fight everyone in the comments.
Yeah, it's a good time. Leave us suggestions for other K-pop groups, K-pop songs, etc., etc. We'd love to hear from you.
And
also,
let us know if there's any other BLACKPINK videos that you'd like to see, because we're
good
pretty, not a lot of BLACKPINK content coming out right now until Rosé's solo. So if there's anything else that you want to see us do, let us know.
We could go back and watch 24365, BLACKPINK House, TV appearances, you name it. You let us know, and I guess the most popular stuff in the comments is what we'll go back to and check out.
Yes.
Well, what are we doing today?
Today we are going to rank all of BLACKPINK's music videos.
Fantastic. And there's how many of them?
There's 10 of them.
10.
There's actually 11, but Solo is not on this list. We can talk about Solo and where it'll fit in, but we just don't have an actual picture of it here.
Well, I would say when we ranked our favorite BLACKPINK songs, we didn't include Solo. Of course, Jennie is part of BLACKPINK, but I don't think that if Rosé's music video came out, we would include that. Yeah. You know, proper BLACKPINK tracks. You know, like no Sour Candy. Not that has a music video, but
like nothing like that.
Yeah, nothing like that. I don't know how this is gonna go. You have a better memory than I do. We are gonna look at some clips to refresh our memories as we go, and it seems like we're gonna take it in order that they came out.
Yes.
And we have 3 ranking tiers, A, B, C.
A, B, and C. I didn't want to go too much lower because there's really no D tier videos. I wouldn't say there's really not any C tier videos either, but for the sake of putting them in order, we'll see.
For
how
sure.
it goes. So what is the criteria here, do you think?
I don't know. I'm not a professional. Epicness, memorability, fashion, concept.
I think I'm going to try to remove my feelings about individual songs.
Sure. And
focus more on the actual visuals of the video.
I think that's fair.
Because I think that some of my favorite BLACKPINK songs are some of their, some of the videos that I like the least.
Interesting.
So I'm going to try to remove my feelings about the actual song and just think about the videos, the outfits, the visual of it.
Let's get into it. What do we have first?
First song, their debut. We have
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
It's so interesting to go back and look at this music video because it seems like they look so young.
Yeah, it's so long ago.
The looks have not quite been established yet, I think. This is a good one, though.
This is a good one.
They pulled out all the stops for the debut, I would say. I actually, I wouldn't think of this as their debut. I mean, of course it is, but it's so good that it seems like they were a little bit more established before this dropped.
And I think it's interesting because when I think of BLACKPINK style, I think Kumbaya kind of is a little bit weird for them. It was a little bit I don't think it has a lot of the elements of a BLACKPINK song that changes between parts and it's kind of all over the place musically in a crazy way, a good way that makes it intense and
I thought we weren't going to talk about the music.
Yeah. But even I don't know, this track when I first heard it was not one of my favorite songs.
Got it.
So I probably watched this music video less than the others because it was not one of my favorites in the beginning.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That said, I don't think it's a C tier. I don't think it's quite A tier.
Yeah.
Even just looking at Rosé in this music video, Rosé is a different person now, I feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she's grown.
Yeah, they all seem very even the style is very different, their fashion and
it was in the right you could tell where they're going, where they're headed, what they're going for, but it wasn't quite there yet.
Yeah, exactly.
We think in B tier?
B tier, I would say.
Okay.
For sure.
I feel as we go, once we say oh, that one's in B tier, so which one's going to be in A tier?
Yeah, exactly.
We might have to switch things up as we go.
Yeah, or we could just put all of them in A tier.
Yeah, sure. And then nobody will complain.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's settled. What's next?
What's next? Next song is Whistle. Whistle like a missile. Bomb.
Bomb. Now, this video has some of my favorite stuff in it with the retro tech. I'm a big fan of that. They have the Sega Genesis and the Nintendo controllers. I love the concept. That frame with all the game controllers and they're in space.
Yeah, and some of the parts of it have this like I feel like especially like Lisa in some of her parts have this kind of like cyberpunk feel to it.
Yes.
When she has like the lip piercing and like the like silver hair.
Yes. Look at like even that. Like, that's art. They're floating, and I love the varied concepts that we're like jumping between in this too.
Yeah.
Rosé on the world. Come on, can't beat it.
Yeah.
And they're very rare that they use green screen like that.
Yeah, very, very rare. Most of their sets are like just,
I think this is a huge step up from Boombayah.
I think like the visual wise, I would say, yeah, it was a huge step in the right direction.
I give it A tier.
I would say A tier too.
Yes.
And this was the song that hooked me in on BLACKPINK when I heard it.
Right.
It was just stuck in my head like crazy. That whistle. Once you hear that whistle, it's in there forever.
It whistles like a missile, to be honest.
Exactly.
All right, next up.
Next up, we have Playing with Fire, Pu Changnan.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so here it gets a little more emotional, I guess you could say. A little more of a filmic kind of style, except for the epic like fire images.
There's a couple scenes that are like the epic kind of like fire things, where like standing on the dock and like everything catches on fire around them. And
cinematic is of course the word I was looking for.
It's definitely a big change because the previous two videos before this one didn't really have that kind of story aspect. There was just like a bunch of scenes with like the choreography and then just kind of like, like intense sets and stuff. But this one you can definitely see because they, for the first time, have like other people besides themselves in the video.
Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, what I'm thinking about this one, I'm thinking it's B tier.
B tier, I would say so too.
Not as flashy.
Yeah, it's not. I don't like it as much as I like some of the videos, but I definitely like the parts where there's like the fire in the background. I think those parts are really,
those are the most epic parts,
Yeah.
and that's the epic parts.
Yeah.
Like stylistically and visually, are the things that I like about some of the other music videos that would put them in A tier. But that's only certain parts of this video, and then it cuts between the cinematic stuff, which I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah. So B tier.
I think so.
B tier it is.
But blonde Lisa with bangs, like, we love that.
Maybe A tier just for that.
Just for that. What's next?
What's next? We have Stay.
Now, some of you who have watched our Blackpink song review video will know that this is not my favorite song.
Yeah. Not up there on my favorite Blackpink songs either.
And this is another case. Well, Playing with Fire is not, well, I guess it's slightly slower in feel, but this is like a proper slower ballad.
You think. And the chorus comes in and it's a little different.
Picks
But
up a little
it's
bit.
more of a ballad than most Blackpink songs ever come close to being.
And now compared to other music videos, this video looks like it could have been shot in like one day.
Yeah.
Like there's basically one general concept.
Yeah, they're inside this building, they're outside this building.
Yeah, like kind of like almost post-apocalyptic or something, like post-disaster. Who knows? And the smoke. The smoke is the coolest part.
Yeah, that's like that colorful smoke thing. That's I really like that idea. And that does make this video like cool and interesting, but a lot of it is kind of. There's a few scenes that I like. Like I like the scene where she's on the swing. I think it's Jisoo.
Yeah, right there.
She's on the swing, and like at the end when they're all like dancing around in front of these cars and stuff. Like I like a few of the scenes, but I don't think it's one of their strongest music videos.
I agree, and I would maybe even say, is it C tier?
I think I would also put it in C tier.
Here's the thing, it's directly correlated to the music, I think, because when you have a softer ballad, the pacing of the video matches that.
Yeah.
And when you put that up against the faster songs that just have the opportunity to have more going on, it can't really compete.
Exactly, because it's a more subdued song.
Yeah.
So it has a more subdued
music
video. Even like the color palette of it is more like subdued. They don't have like the crazy colors. It's like just very blue.
It's almost like the cinematic tone, the same as the previous video.
Yeah. But I think
Rosé playing guitar.
Rosé playing guitar, always a plus. But I think that the smoke, like all that like colored smoke, was just
the feature.
It's a very good concept to just make it a little bit more interesting.
Yes.
Because I think without it, it's just very like. It's not colorful.
Yeah.
And it just adds the color. When you're watching K-pop music videos, you need the color.
Lighting, pacing, like
it's
flashing.
all about the color.
Okay, so hopefully nobody's too mad at us for that. All right, what's next?
As if it's your last.
Are you gonna click on it?
As if it's your last.
Okay.
So I will say,
Is this the first time a train or a subway station appears in a Blackpink music video?
The train. Watch a bunch of K-pop videos. Watch 10 K-pop videos. You'll see 8 trains.
I would love to do a ranking K-pop subway station from music videos video. So please hype that up in the comments because I want to do it so bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this song, I'm gonna separate the song from the music video.
But you keep bringing up the song.
But this song is probably my favorite Blackpink song.
Okay.
This was my #1 listened to Blackpink song on Spotify last year, and I think that this video is like one of their cuter videos. Like it's very like cute in a way.
Cutesy?
Yeah, like cutesy. Like they're like looking cute all the time and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's one of the stronger music videos.
I agree. I just can't decide. Like, it's got the colors, it's got the cool flashy lights, but conceptually, nothing is standing out to me.
Yeah, it's like train station,
Coliseum.
and then bedrooms.
Yes.
And there's no real like, and I don't even think like the fashion aspect of it is anything crazy either. It's much more like it's supposed to be. More, this is like
a little more typical K-pop.
more like typical K-pop. Like they're just supposed to look kind of like normal in a way. It's not like this super like fashion thing.
Yeah.
It's just more basic.
Is this going in C tier?
I would put it in C tier. I think.
I think you're right, and that surprises me because I don't remember it being so under. Oh, but this part.
This part is sick. Yeah, the part with the car and the tunnel with the neon lights. Yeah.
I think that puts it in B tier.
You think the Lisa rap part puts it in B tier?
I think if that part, like that is so iconic, the fire in the car and like the Lisa part in general is so iconic. And if you compare it, like the Stay music video does not have an iconic scene like
iconic
that.
moment.
Iconic moment. Yeah. Like, I'm glad that we watched it that long because when it goes in that section, it kicks up a notch for me.
Okay, so we'll go.
I vote B tier.
We can go B tier. We'll go B tier.
All right.
And we're gonna have a lot of B tiers here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we're gonna get into the golden era of Blackpink videos.
The golden era, is that controversial?
I don't think so. I think that for music video, visual wise, I think that 2 music videos stand head and shoulders above the rest.
All right. Well, let's go.
All right.
What's next?
What's next is Did It Do.
Oh. Yeah, we're getting good here.
Yeah, we're getting good here. So this music video, I think I watched this music video and I was just like absolutely mesmerized.
Think about how much faster it is compared to the other music videos. Like how many shots? Like we're 10 seconds in or something.
Like,
15 seconds in, and like there are already so many cuts to other shots. And look at that.
And I think like right here, I think Boombaya was kind of like the start of like to show this, but here is when they went like full badass.
Yeah, here's where it's like we're going to be on a giant sound stage.
Yeah.
We're going to have gigantic props. We're going to have exotic animals. Katanas. You notice Lisa's like always like a shopkeeper or something. She's always like in a market.
And then these boots.
Oh,
yeah, like this video.
Vaults, like budget through the roof.
Yeah, and like I said, like Boombaya had that like badass vibe.
Yeah.
And then they kind of went away from it for the next few videos. And this is when they fully went back like, okay, this is we're just gonna be full on like
and it probably
has
to do with like they were gaining in popularity. The label's probably like, hey, this group is doing pretty good. Let's put some more money into these music videos.
Yeah. And then the choreography to this song is just iconic. It's just iconic. Like, and I think that the choreography plays a huge part in the video as well. Like these parts of the video, like the did it do parts are just so like the first time you see that, you're like, oh yeah, like that's so sick.
Do you put this in the A tier?
Absolutely.
Well, let's get it. I mean,
close.
There is a rhinestone tank. I think that's a qualifier for A tier.
I think when people see this video, it's like that's when people like
understand
like the full extent of what Blackpink is.
Okay.
All right. Next, Kill This Love.
This is getting hard.
I don't think this is that hard.
Well, it's not that hard, but like. This is so good.
Yeah, I think
you're right about it being the golden era.
Did it do to Kill This Love is 2 amazing videos
back to back bangers.
Yeah, but I mean they came out a year apart, so there was a wait there. But like this music video, I think is just as good as Did It Too.
They could have shot it like on the same day as the last one because that's like the level of epicness that it's at, you know?
And
See, shopkeeper.
Yeah, she's in the cereal store.
Yeah.
But like I don't think that Kill This Love, like it doesn't have the iconic like choreography that but it does. It has the gun thing. Yeah, the gun like
That's super iconic because they do it in slow motion
yeah,
too.
and then like and like this part is so beautiful with like Jisoo and she's like sitting in front and it's like she's like an eye, but it's like it's so sick.
The art direction is just like
Yeah, and then you comes in with the Rose crying. It's just
it breaks my heart every time.
This music video is so good too.
Even though Rose cries all the time.
Yeah, she does. It was probably easy for them to film these scenes.
I can't believe she didn't cry at the show.
But
and like Jenny is dressed like Lara Croft.
yeah, looks like some Tomb Raider stuff going on here.
Personally, for me, this is like a higher tier than A tier.
Yeah, like I think
If we had an S tier,
if we had an S tier, I think Did It Do and Kill This Love are like in a class of their own as far as music videos. I watched these two music videos and I was like blown away because we do not see music videos like this with like American artists. It's just not even close to this level of like this like production value.
I agree.
So A tier, easy.
A tier, easy.
Easy. All right. Next, the long wait between Kill This Love.
Was it a long wait?
It was a long wait. It was a long wait for How You Like That. It's like a year, but it felt long.
I was not even into BLACKPINK when this came out.
Yeah.
I remember you being hyped for it coming out, and I was not even into K-pop at all.
Yeah. Okay.
But this is like the same kind of quality.
Yeah, this music video is.
They really figured it out.
Yeah, I think this is part of the like golden age of BLACKPINK videos.
Yes.
And then I think with this song too, like when the first chorus hits, it has that kind of like iconic feel because like you just don't see that like trap thing coming. I know that's about the song, but in the music video, it just like totally changes on a dime, and this like jungle part comes in with this dance, and it's just like. I don't know.
I am with you. The outfits
are insane. Like,
does Lisa is this controversial? Does Lisa always have the best outfit in the music video?
Lisa, I think that her style like lends itself well to like just like
she's the
current,
rapper,
and like
so they
current
give her-
fashion and like the trends and stuff. Because I think Jenny, they always do make it a point to have Jenny looking really good too.
Yeah. Not to say that Rose. Like I think Jisoo always lands in the more like classical. Oh, there's Lisa again in a marketplace.
Jisoo is always like they always have her looking like beautiful,
classy.
Yeah, she's always looking like the most classy, the like most beautiful looking.
Yeah, they give Rose the edgy.
Yeah, the edgy kind of like punk thing.
Yeah,
and then Lisa's more like current like streetwear kind of stuff.
Yes,
more so.
Good call.
Yeah, and then Jenny's like Chanel.
Jenny's like Chanel. This is an A tier video.
I think it's an A tier video as well.
Yes.
And that leaves us with the two most recent.
Like, how
good do your music videos have to be? That out of 10 of them, 4 of them are A tier.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can you think of another? Like, I can't think of another artist personally.
Yeah, that makes music videos this good, this consistently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. With K-pop and with BLACKPINK specifically, like these companies go all in on their artists.
It's a smart idea.
Exactly. Like I think that there's like this misconception that music videos don't like matter or they don't sell.
True.
But like I think that you just have to watch these videos and like you're sold on the artist.
I agree.
So it's like I think that people, especially in the U.S. and in the West in general, underestimate the power of like an amazing music video.
And this is also the video that broke the record when it came out, right?
Yeah,
24 hours.
Most views in 24 hours. I think BTS quickly beat that record.
Yeah, but somebody had to set the bar.
Yeah, exactly. This music video when it came out was just crazy. But part of it was the long wait as well, over a year for a music video.
And then speaking of long waits. Now we're going to transition to Ice Cream.
Ice Cream.
And
this is the first music video that you watched as a premiere.
Yes.
When you're
I can remember exactly where I was. On that couch.
On that couch. I came home from work. And we were all excited.
You still worked?
We ordered Shake Shack.
Wow.
And we watched the music video.
It was really a great time.
It was a good time.
And it's like the first post coronavirus music video.
Yeah, that's true. how you like that was like in the very, very beginning of coronavirus.
But they obviously shot it like way before.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't like.
And then so they have the challenge of, okay, it's featuring Selena Gomez, but how do we shoot that? And they did actually a really good job of like putting them, like having them in separate places, but having them in a cohesive world.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You don't even notice that Selena Gomez isn't actually there.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have that vibe. Like the music videos don't feel like two separately shot things.
I agree.
So.
And I love the capybara.
I love the capybara.
And the golden retriever.
Yeah, the animal thing is fun. The colors are really like striking, like that very like but pastel colors.
Yes, the most important thing though, I can rewind this, right?
Yeah.
So the most important thing is that ice cream that she has when she says
Moses.
Yes,
it's like Moses
play
parting
the
sea.
Part like Moses,
and it's like Moses parting the seas in the ice cream.
Where is it?
Boom.
Okay, that like, and it's on screen for like like a millisecond.
Yeah, it's the attention to detail.
Yes, like that's so crazy to me.
That's funny.
And then it also has the cool thing where like it does transition between vignettes. Like they're in the neighborhood, then they're on like that tennis court.
Yeah. Like,
and then they're in a something.
Like an ice cream shop.
Like a fun house.
Yeah, then they're like in a fun house, like going down
and
slides.
They're driving
and
the cars, the little cars. That's funny.
Yeah.
And they have great looks in this, for sure.
Everything after, I think, Stay, like the looks are solidified.
Yeah,
they probably had their brand deals and all that stuff too. So it's like, and Lisa again with the fur thing.
Yes.
Always looking great.
Yeah, this is a good video. I think it's like not quite A tier though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so. It's not like.
I don't know why.
It doesn't have that like epic quality to it.
I agree.
It's just like
it has amazing sets.
It's like as if it's your last. Like it's a cute little video. So.
Okay, I'm happy with it in B tier.
B tier, and then finally, Lovesick Girls.
All right, Lovesick Girl. So this one was hotly anticipated. First single off the album.
Mm-hmm. Very different than what we expected when we got the teaser.
I know, and this one almost follows a similar vibe to
Playing with Fire.
Playing with Fire.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's that very like dark. It's very dark in general. Like all the scenes are shot like outside for the most part and at night, except for like the Rose inside the house fighting with Lauren.
Yeah.
Part everything else is.
What's
kind
up
of
with this? Lauren's with a few different ladies in this video.
That's true. Maybe that's why they're so lovesick.
Yeah. Oh, good point.
Yeah. But and look at Jisoo looking elegant and beautiful, like every time. Every single time, put her in the flowers. As far as the music video goes, not one of my favorite BLACKPINK music videos. Yeah, I think that like, I don't know.
I wonder if this suffers from having to be made during quarantine.
Yeah, that's true. Like
reduced crew, reduced capabilities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not like I don't feel like there's like a ton going on. I think the best part of the music video is when the bridge when Rose is like fighting with Lauren, but it's like flashing back and forth between them being happy and then being sad, and she's like smearing the black stuff on her face and stuff. Like that part is like really like beautiful. Yeah. But the rest of it's just kind of
just not as epic.
Yeah, it's not as epic as other videos.
My question is this C tier?
And the Jenny Nurse
outfit controversy
as well, which is a little weird.
I heard that there's a YouTube channel that does commentary and reactions to K-pop music videos that may or may not have the original version of the music video in their reaction video. Yeah, but I don't know. To me, this is C tier.
Yeah, I would probably put it in C tier as well.
Which is unfortunate because it's the most recent.
Yeah, it's the most recent. And I do like the song a lot. I think when I first listened to the album, like this was one of my favorite songs on the actual album. But music video is just not...
Doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, it's not as...
Not one I like to revisit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't watch the music video all that often.
True.
It just doesn't have that quality to it.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy. Yeah, it's fine. Let's put it in C tier.
Let's go.
I would say this is a pretty fair distribution.
I would say so.
This is a fair assessment of quality of music videos for sure.
Yeah.
4 bangers in the A tier.
4 incredible videos.
4 incredible videos in the B tier. In C, 2 pretty good music videos in that tier.
Much better than most of the music videos you'll see.
From artists.
From artists.
They all have memorable moments. They all, you can tell, put a ton of effort and huge budgets into for the most part. And props to BLACKPINK and their team and YG for doing that, because you're right, it is like the music industry is very much like, well, music videos don't sell.
Yeah.
Like, why would we spend a bunch of money? But it's clearly worked for BLACKPINK.
Yep. The return on investment
I would say
has been great, especially with Did It Did It Do having like billions of views on YouTube.
Yes, like when I watched it the other day, and just to see that B next to the view count, the 1B is so weird. Like you never see that. Mm-hmm. Well, here we are. We've come to the end of our video, and do you agree with us? Do you disagree? Is this controversial? Argue with us in the comments.
Yeah, but please remember, try to remove your feelings about the actual song and just look at the visuals of the video and then argue with us.
True. And this is just like our opinion. Anyway.
Yeah,
We're not trying to shape anybody else's opinion, of course, but we would still love to hear it because it's good to hear different people's perspectives. But like I said at the beginning, this video dedicated to all the new Blinks who came after our video for the show. So thank you for joining us. And if you have ideas for future BLACKPINK content specifically, please let us know in a comment as well. What should we go revisit? What kind of videos do you all want to see surrounding BLACKPINK? Seeing as we don't have any new music videos or songs yet until Rosé's solo.
Yeah, and it's not, even after the solo, it's not like they release music frequently.
Right. So we're looking for more ideas, and we would love to hear what you all want to see, because this channel is for people to watch. So yeah, like this video because it helps out the channel a lot. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not yet. And that's it. My name's Nick.
And I'm Joe.
And we're
Nick
and
and
Joe.